this is so dope. A man with a watch looking like he broke the bank, but he promised me he's not. He said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch, face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap, oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist game so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in a row, they look like 4 Giotto rims. Tight like Tim's on a New York summer day. I just gotta be down, but he had to set me straight like.
Yo, what's happening? What's going on, family? You already know what it is. It's your boy. And I see we got my man Simucon, DK is in the building. We got Cool Gamer. Hey, Cool Gamer, you follow somebody I follow, man. Yeah. I just met somebody, man, that we follow the same people. Follow the same people, man. Wild Thistle's in the building. And matter of fact, she's in here. She's in here. I see her. How you? Good evening. That is so funny. We like running the same circle. We run the same circle. All right, so today, man, look, this is going to be a show. We're going to be talking about some watches, true enough, man. But first and foremost, did y'all see what I got pinned up there? All right, so let me tell you just a story real quick. So you guys know I've been doing YouTube for 3.5 years, maybe. Oh, matter of fact, it's all November be 4 years. This November, Veterans Day. I started Veterans Day 2018. So this year be 4 years for me. And since then, I've had a number of people following along. We've been connected with each other, man. We had the opportunity to go on cruises. We've had a lot of fun. However, I met this one collector. Matter of fact, I actually, you know what? I'm going to do this for Facebook etiquette because I was watching this channel the other day. And on YouTube, you can say names, but Facebook, you really don't want to give any names away. But in this case, my man Ron has been following the channel. He's been featured on here a few times. I actually had him. I interviewed him on what year was that? 2018 cruise and 2019, I believe. I got a chance to do the expo, and I interviewed him. And he's a very big supporter. I think he was one of the core founders of Invicta Vets with Mr. Hargraves over there, if I'm not mistaken. What's going on, Mr. Rob False is in the building. Felix is in the building. How you guys doing? Watchman 54. Bob Cohen's in the building. Hey, man, Watchman, I heard you calling in the shop with your smooth voice. I'll be peeping you out, man. Yeah, man, you got a good voice for TV. I was like, man, you the radio man. You the guy that need to come on at 9 o'clock, not between 9 and midnight. You got that type of voice. Jabroni's in the building. So anyway, Ron has been a big supporter of Invicta Vets, right? So this is what I want to do. Me and him talked a few months back, and he's having a baby. All right. So this is sort of an unofficial video, but like I was supposed to do like a major video, but you know, we transitioned. A lot of stuff is going on. I still got on my purple, my core purple from work. What is the work? Which, you know what I'm saying? Urban Urbane. I got this. I actually got this shirt from My Black Universe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know how many episodes ago that was, where I had them on, and I got blessed with 2 shirts. So I wore this today, and My Black Universe, bro. Yo, Vic, if you see this video, let them know I sent the information over, so there should be some other people buying this shirt. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? You get some information, you pass it on. Invicta 202 is in the building. What's going on? What's happening? Dave D is in here. One love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Cool Gamer. Come on. So let me that right there. I'm gonna just highlight that. So what I want you guys to do, if you go on here, right, go to that website that I have up there. It's a registry for his baby, which the baby is due in December. Yep, the baby's due in December. So what I'm going to do is I'm letting you guys know now. So just check it out. I will be running this ad periodically, but y'all know what tomorrow starts, right? If you guys been following me on Instagram, I got up this morning, 2 days in a row, got up. I'm gonna be training. So I think I'm gonna take this. It's a 35-mile walk, right? I think it's American Cancer Society is running this ad for breast cancer awareness, right? And you guys know how I do. I get out there and I ask that you guys match, you know what I'm saying? For every mile that I walk, I ask that you guys match $1, whatever the case is. For every mile that I walk, I ask the people, hey, match $1, match $2, whatever you want to give, and send it there. The money never comes to me. I'm going to be sending out care packages, and I'm going to be doing something special for individuals, you know what I'm saying? Because we know people personally that's going through with breast cancer. So I want to be a blessing to them. But as far as the baby registry, I'm showing it now, and I may show it, you know what I'm saying, another time during the week, maybe on a short or something like that, or if I definitely go on Facebook, I'll show it. But this month, you guys know that I definitely going to be giving back to the women that suffer from breast cancer. I want to support that, man, wholeheartedly. Keeping up with the Griffins, what's happening? Hope all is well with you. Peace to everyone in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate this. I never take it for granted when people are here. Never. And especially content creators. If a content creator come in here, I mean, that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing, because you guys have your own lives, you know, and keeping up with the Griffins, got the baby Griffin, the newest Griffin along. And I mean, the fact that y'all came here, I appreciate it, man. I greatly appreciate it. But I just want to put that information out there to you guys, because we family, and that's what we do. Matter of fact, if you guys haven't pulled it up yet, or even went over there, oh, Kevin must have sent me something. I'm on Facebook right now. I'm looking at and I'm going to pull this up. Now, I'm not fancy like some people, because I do everything from my phone. So y'all know how I do. So that's what it looks like when you pull up the registry. All right. Continue to the registry, or sign the guest book, record the video message. If you know Ron, you already know, drop a message. And you know what? Even if you don't know Ron, I'm going to ask that you do both. If you go buy something from the registry, because I'm definitely I'm committed to getting diapers, because look, they're going to need them. They definitely going to need them. So yeah, hit that like button. Thank you. Yes, man. Housekeeping rules. Hit that thumbs up. All right, family. Now, I want to address a lot of the comments that I've received, and I'm saying a lot of the comments I've received. I've been asked what watches to buy at this point in time, and this is for the folks that, if you are in the $50 to $200 range, you may like some of the watches I'm gonna show you tonight. Because the watches that I have a few that's out right now that fits in that bill. One of which is actually going to be more than that. The other one it's like 50 to 300. Let's just stay there. 50 to 300. And I also want to talk to the people that, if you are new to shopping on Shop HQ, which is their home shopping network, there's some things you need to know. If you are not engaged with the chat, but you are buying, you may go to Shop HQ's website. It's real easy, and all you got to do is pick out the watch that you like and put it in the cart. You have two ways to pay for it. You either pay it outright, whatever state you're in, you have to pay those taxes. And secondly, you have the second feature is a value pay. They don't charge interest on that, man. So you could be paying $38 a month for a watch that you like, you know. But the question that was asked, that was presented to me on Instagram, was, how do I know I'm going to even like this watch? And I'm like, Well, first and foremost, if it appeals to you on TV, then it's gonna knock your socks off when it gets to your house. That's just what it is. There are some watches that you'll see on shop that you're like, I don't know about that. But as soon as you actually see it, it slaps you in the head. Now I know people that shop Invicta. Here's the deal: you can't just go to a store unless you live in New York, Delaware, Florida, some other places. I don't know how many stores they have, maybe 12. I'm not sure, but you can't just run up to a store and say, "Hey, let me go look at this watch." So you have to take their word for it. Now, one of my coworkers, I asked him today, "How do you buy your Invicta pieces?" And he told me that it's either on what did he tell me? Amazon. He buys them off Amazon, or if he goes out to like certain stores, because you guys, Costco sell Invicta pieces. So you are limited to the number of pieces that you have until you run into somebody like me or you guys that collect Invicta. So this is fall, right? You guys saw the fall thumbnail. I think you did. If you didn't, some people just jumped in like, "Hey, Trap Live, let me go over here and do my thing." Let me show you one of the watches that I just saw on InvictaStores.com for $129, and it is this beast of a watch. Hence the name, it's actually a beast. So that right there is $129 right now on Invicta Stores. It is $129 on Invicta Stores. Now the measurements are going to say it's a 47 millimeter, and I'm telling you that is the actual crystal going across. It is 47 millimeters, but this watch is big. It is huge. Oh, let me go ahead and take my watch of the day off, because this is what I wore to work. I actually wore a few watches to work. I took a bunch of watches with me to work. And one of my other coworkers was like, "Are you switching up watches?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. Most definitely." Definitely a beast watch. And so that's what it looks like on the wrist, y'all. That's what it looked like. And when I tell you that this watch is legit, it's nice for the $129, because when it first came out, it was like $299. Yeah, on shop, it was $299. And people were still buying it. It sold out. That's the crazy thing. It like completely sold out. Can ladies wear this? Now that was the other question. Can ladies wear this watch? Some ladies do. I want you to look at the curvature. Look at the curvature of it. And that is carbon fiber in that thing. Let y'all see it up close. Got the studio lights, man, glaring right now. Ladies do wear these watches, man. They do. Another piece that ladies gravitate to, Sea Wizard. It got all these crystals and stuff in it. It's blinged out. It looks like diamonds. People would never know the wiser. But you know, the thing about it is, most ladies that I've talked to that had the questions, they're like, "Can I wear this? Is it legit?" You know, like whatever the case is, they're asking these simple questions. I'm like, "Hey, aesthetically speaking, hold up." And it's crazy. The plastic was still on it, so let's get you a better look at it. It look like diamonds, don't it? It's crystals popping. What's going on, Don Juan? Now this watch can be had for under, I want to say, the last time I saw it, I think on Invicta Stores, I want to say it was like $119. But you know, the prices switch up every 4 days. Every 4 days. But yes, this is a watch that the ladies, you can wear it. Now, this beast, I will say, it is a heavy watch. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me see if the battery's still on. Oh, battery still works. I hadn't used this in a minute. Let me zero this sucker. I'm gonna tell you how many grams this thing is for my 7.25-inch wrist. Woo! 298.42. 298 grams. That's heavy. That is a heavy piece. But women do still rock those watches. Now I'm about to show you another watch that ladies gravitate to, and this is for men as well. This is, I guess, what you would call a unisex watch. And this is the X-Wing. And I chose this one. This isn't an Invicta X-Wing. This is an Imperius X-Wing. And if you guys notice, 2 or 3 months ago, Shop HQ debuted these. They had like a few different variations, different colorways, but this is actually an original Imperius X-Wing from way back in the day, before Invicta actually bought it. And you can see it says Imperius all in there. But you can still get these under $200. So every watch that I'm gonna show you tonight, with the exception of two watches that I'm looking at right now, with the exception of two watches, they will run more into the 289, I believe it was 290. So you like with taxes, you pushing 300. But I do know, after listening to you guys talk and what you guys have experienced, for the most part, and I'm talking to all the people that's on Shop HQ, or going to Invicta stores, you have noticed a 35% off coupon, a 30% coupon, or a 20% coupon. And that's dropping your watches to like the prices that you guys want to stay in. Pro Divers for life. Which I'm gonna talk about it, DK. I'm gonna get into that, man. I will say this. Side note, DK dropped a video. He showcased two watches. I was literally dropping a video the other day about Pro Divers, right? I had all my Pro Divers, I had 18 of them, just to showcase the different styles of Pro Divers. And you guys know that on YouTube, the Pro Diver is the #1 talked about watch, whether you love or hate it. #1 talked about watch. If you try to find information, and this is the stuff that's coming back to me as I'm doing my research, there's no other reviewer that will talk about this watch in a light that will attract anybody. So this right here is a Sabakwa, right? This is an older piece. This was from last year. However, the Sabakwa specialties are still being sold like crazy. This is the graffiti. And I've been with Invicta, been shopping Invicta long enough to know that everybody and their mama wanted, like if you were an Invicta collector and you saw that very first graffiti piece, you like, I want it. I want more of it. And people say, they have, if you go to invictacollectors.com on Gmail, you can literally write Ryan Johnson or email him saying, hey, this is what I want to see. Or, hey, this is the type of watch I want. And for like all of 2021, that's all we saw was like all these different graffiti pieces. It was crazy. It got so crazy to where they started making the graffiti bracelets that match. I ain't even worn it yet. I still got the tag. They got the graffiti bracelets, y'all. Stainless steel. And it's fun. It's a fun hobby, fun hobby. The unfortunate thing about people that don't really get into it, because there are finer pieces. Like you guys, hold up, I got this second hour right here. Yeah, of course I got it on the Invicta thing. I don't know if you want to, somebody may say that's sacrilegious. Get out of here. It's not running, but this one's right here was on loan, still on loan for a review. I reviewed it. The next person that want to review, they have to get permission from Mr. Peter. And then I send it to the next reviewer that want to review that piece. But he got a lot of other pieces out that's really nice. But I know this is the generally the pieces that people will review, right? And when you do hear somebody on YouTube review one of these watches, I mean, only other people that I will see that will review an Invicta watch is Tommy Big Time, which comes on tonight at 8 o'clock. I know 8 my time, 8 Eastern. I know he's somewhere. Fat Cat Collections and DK from Semicon Reviews. Those are the only people that I've seen really dive into those watches. There's another guy that he said it in a light to where it's like, not his tea. And it was more of this watch is hideously ugly, whatever. But there are a number of people that really like this watch. And I don't know. I'll take it. If you guys don't want to talk about it, I most definitely will. Another watch that I will say put on your radar if you don't have, of course, I took this to work with me. I didn't charge it up, and that is this Aragon. And I know DK said he actually likes these pieces, man. I know you said you don't really care for the polished look, and I think that would be dope to see one of these in brushed steel. I would like to see that. Honestly, I would like to see that. I would like Wing to do it with the tritium tubes, which you guys, I want you to stay tuned because I on my thumbnail, you know what I'm saying, watch alert, that was for a reason. I get into that in a second. Trap, you should be wearing the purple label. You already dressed for it, bro. I did. I just took it off. Actually, I just took it off. I may put it back on. But you may, bro, you know how I am, man. I will drop the watch and just keep it moving, man. Mo diggity. All right, so I want to show you. I'm gonna just get this out the way real quick. Now, this watch, you're not gonna get this for under $200, unless Invicta stores decide to do something crazy, because they have been, which I'll show you. One crazy. You may see this, and I would imagine that if Invicta stores was to drop this particular colorway, that rose gold and that, like, I'm just calling this the champagne and chocolate, right? This watch will probably run you about maybe $259 on the Invicta stores, but it could drop to $199. It has an 80/40 Swiss movement in it. So at the 12 o'clock, look at 12 o'clock, you got that retrograde date up there, and at the 6 o'clock, you got the actual date. It's a funky watch. It is big. My favorite thing about it is the scales. Look at the scales in there, and then look at all that chocolate underneath there. It's like rubber, silicone. And for it to be a 54 or 56, 54 millimeter, I like it. I think it's pretty dope, pretty cool watch. And I know there's people that like this watch. Would I repeat this, or would I recommend this watch? If you are, because it's called the Kraken. If you are into like that funky design, look at the wave pattern on the actual bezel. And it's like a nautical theme, man. It's just, it's different. It's completely different. It's like Invicta said, I see the rule book, get that crap out of here. And that's what they did. But is this walk? I believe it's worth it, me personally, because I seen them on shop for $299, some for $329. But I want to say they had some with the double open heart, which, let me show you a double open heart. This right here. This is a double open heart. And, you know, Invicta brought this out this year. So leading up to this point, Invicta's dropped a number of nice pieces, nice watches out here. This one, however, it didn't meet my expectation. It just didn't, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I have a problem with the actual screw down function of the crown. It's not, I gotta fight it. I just have to fight it. Versus the Speedway that I just recently, I got last month, that I haven't let run out of power yet. I've been wearing this off and on, and you guys know that's a Daytona clone or Daytona homage, Invicta style, pretty thick watch, 45 millimeter. It's not Swiss made. It is actually a Chinese movement. It has the open heart in the very back, as you can see. This one of my favorite pieces, and this one was about $134. So this one is going back down to that 134. Now the other watch, hold up, the other watch I want to show you guys that was up in price. I paid actually, I want to say it was $199 or maybe $229. Something that you will hardly ever get your hands on, and it's this Sabakwa Noma 4, the blue label version. Well, any 4 in this variation is super hard to get your hands on. You can't, man. It's like, and if you do, it's like, okay, you win. You win. But this is one that I would recommend. Now, I will tell you, hold on, look, matter of fact, I will tell you what it is. What's that? What? Oh, that's okay. One of, yeah. I'm about to subscribe. So she just showed me a member of our church, man. This dude killing it. He got 75,000 subscribers. Dude from my church. I didn't even know he's on YouTube. Okay, now This watch, in comparison to the Beast, this should be called the Beast. This 369 grams. This watch is stupid heavy. I'm telling you, this watch is stupid heavy. I mean, yo, but I like it though. This is, man, that blue label is rich on there. That colorway is rich. Mirror polish, man, is, y'all can see my background. See the phone and the light. So that's all for the expensive pieces. That's all for the expensive pieces. But I'm going to show you what Invicta's been up to from, I'll say, from the beginning of summer up until the fall, or actually the spring up until the fall. They were doing these right here. This is actually a bigger one. This is a 54 millimeter. This is that bridge movement. That is a Chinese movement in there, but you can see the rotor moving from the very front. All right, this is a Man of War. Very nice system when you, hold up, boom. You see what I just did there? And then you just pull that up. That's just the crown protector. It is screw down crown. I want to say this one is 40 hours. Has a 40-hour power reserve on it. I don't know what it is, plus or minus, as far as the second, but when I got this watch, it wasn't. I didn't care about, you know, how much time it lose or gains. This is solely for aesthetics. That's it. Just the way it looked. I don't care about nothing else. Nice, comfortable silicone strap. And you can get those. I've seen these for 100, 150 bucks. The Vikings will never make it to the big times because it's, oh, you're talking football. Crack-a-lack-a-lacking. Cracking. What's up, Luciano? How you doing? I appreciate you guys being here. Really do, really do, really do. All right, I do want to do an honorable mention. This watch has been out for a long time, so this isn't like really a fall watch. But when it comes to a company that says, hey, I don't have any originality in my body, in my system, I make homage pieces, and that's it. And that's Pagani, right? But this one thing I like what Pagani does, they pay homage to companies like Patek, you know, Rolex especially, Seiko. I seen some Seiko homages, and what was the other one? Tudor. They have a Tudor clone, and it was one more watch that I was looking at. The I can't think of the name of the company, man, but it's that James Bond piece. So some people got know when somebody put it was one of the YouTubers or content creators. He titled his watch review Pagani No Time to Design. I thought that was pretty clever. But this is a watch that I was showing to my man Dave D. We were talking about this a couple days ago. And the beauty of this watch is actually the bezel, the jewel bezel. It is skeletonized. The loom is not that great, but I mean, look, it was $100, and it has that that clasp that resembles that of a Rolex Daytona, screw down crown, and function pushers. And the function pushers are not, this is not a chronograph. These function pushers actually controls date functions. That's it. You control the date. Sweet. I mean, I'm talking about this watch is sweet. I like it. It's very lightweight. I enjoy it. I wear this watch. And I know this month, me and Vic, we're doing Enjoy Your Watch Month. So that's why, if you guys been following me on Instagram, that's why I was posting so many watches, because I buy and I don't wear as much. I got a number of watches. I'm like, dude, I hadn't seen in forever. You know, there's a watch I know you guys haven't seen me post on here, but there you go, Aviator. My son bought me this watch like 2 Christmases ago. Now I've worn it a dozen times. I just haven't posted it. All right, let's see. Guy Glizzy, I love Pagani. I got the Explorer 2 homage, not bad. I'm looking at that, man. I'm gonna tell you the other one I'm looking at, man. The Nautilus with that Tiffany blue dial. That's gonna be my next cop, yo. I'm definitely. Oh, speaking of which, I was supposed to let y'all in on a little secret, right? All right, hold up. Before we even get it, I ain't even gonna mention it. I ain't even gonna mention it yet. Because I'm gonna lead up into that. And if you guys just got here, I'm gonna put something up on the screen. One of my mans, my guy, you know what I'm saying? He is an avid watch collector. He's a supporter of veterans. He is over there with James Hargrave, and they support Invicta Vets. Invicta Vets is actually an entity. Go check him out on Facebook and see how you can get down and help and support. There's some stuff I just got to talking to Mr. Hargraves today, and we were just talking about ways we can help our communities and across the board. But this young man is actually having a baby, and I want us as a family. You know how we do. So right now, last day of the month. I'm asking you guys to go to the registry. I don't care if you buy some diapers. I don't care if you leave them a good message, a video message, like, "Hey, bro, I don't know you, but I wish you well. I hope your baby just flourish and you have the best family ever." Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Pray over them, all that, all that. You know we do that over here. But I'm gonna ask that you guys pick up that link, go over there and support. You know what I'm saying. Get my man some stuff for that baby. I love Pagani. Okay, I read that one already. Very nice, Aviator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so check this out, man. And this is gonna lead up to what I was gonna say. I was doing some scouting a few nights ago, and I saw this. Right? Hold on, let me get that comment out of it. I saw that. Now let me explain to you what you're looking at. These two pieces. What's going on, my man Vic? My brother Vic is in the building. These two pieces, I would say that, well, if you listen to Shop HQ, you'll hear them say, this price does not, I mean, this watch should not be this price. I don't know who cut it in half. I don't know who slashed it, but this should not be this price. Now, y'all, I'm going to show you another piece. We're not done. Sorry, wrong one. That's Amazon. Now, we're switching from Invicta to Orient. Now, for those of you guys that are into names and like I call hype beast, or if you just say, man, you know what, I really want to get into one of the higher end watches. I just don't want to spend all that money. Orient, for a starter, that thing is powered by NH36. All right, it's Japanese movement. It's the same movements that you'll find in our Invicta pieces that we so love and wear. But those other two pieces that I showed you guys, oh, you remember these right here? Anybody in the chat will tell you that's been collecting Invicta for any long period of time. One of those things is a master calendar. If not, I think both of them was master calendar. Could be wrong. 529 off top, 529 coming out the gate, right? That's on Shop HQ. Over on Invicta stores, because that's where I got that from. Invicta stores, you never see them under $399 ever, never, ever, ever, ever. And the prices, can't explain it. What's going on with it? I don't even care to explain it. All I know is if this is your first time getting into the Invicta and you like those big styles, I can tell you those two pieces, you won't have a problem with them. No problem at all. Hold up. I believe I even have, I don't have any of the master calendar pieces, but I do happen to have, hold on, y'all. I know I have one of those pieces around here somewhere. What you have? I think I just seen somebody come in. I see you, Rob. All right. So I'm going to give you an actual up close and personal of what that watch looks like. Now, that's my double open heart. This is the, I believe, the first person to ever receive a watch like this, or this particular watch, was Bob Cohen. But look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is, hold up, you don't need to see me. Massive piece. In the crown, it's a friction crown. It's protected, and it is screw down. And this is just another, again, that up there at the 12 o'clock is the power reserve. For those that don't know, matter of fact, here, let me show you. Let me pop that. So y'all see, hold up. You see where the red line is? Who came in here? I missed out on the cracker sale I should have picked up. Oh, man, hey. I'm telling you. All right, so now you see is on the other side. It's at its max. I got it at full blast, so this thing will last for over 40 hours. 45 hours, I believe, is the power reserve on this piece. Oh, you didn't get enough of it? Okay, here you go again. You got the Invicta Reserve. In the side of it, you have this monstrous bezel, which, of course, yeah, plays no games, y'all. Plays no games. But this is for the people that like those bigger pieces. And I will show you guys a watch. And I know we're talking about fall watches, watches that you can obtain now. You can, Vic, get out of here, 117.23. No, no, sir. Hey, Vic, check this out. I didn't even get a chance to get to this one. You remember this one, the Blue Label X-Wing. The newer version actually has the 8040N. So, yeah, this is a watch that I didn't get to for Enjoy Your Collection. But like Vic said, I don't have to stop. So I may put this on tomorrow because I'm not done. I'm not finished. I still got watches I haven't worn in months, in years. Matter of fact, years. I just changed the battery on them. Y'all, did y'all see when I posted this? I didn't even, and I'm gonna tell you this, I bought this watch. Oh my gosh. This is the beginning of me collecting Invicta from 2014. This watch is from 2015. I bought this watch a long time ago. I got it because it was like crazy sale. I love the way it looked. I love the racing theme on it and didn't know that there was a GMT function on this watch. I was changing the battery. I said, oh, this thing got a GMT, a little small GMT hand over there. Okay. So it took me that long to find out. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Enjoy your watch, man. Don't just keep buying. Quit buying watches and not wearing them. Of course, it's your money. I'm not yelling at y'all. But stop buying watches and not wearing them, man. What's wrong with y'all? You have to enjoy these things, man. I have that watch in gold. Great watch to wear. Yeah, man. Going to the sports bar tonight, Vic. Don't know. It's the what's that? Hubs are playing. Game time. Y'all be safe. Okay, man. I hope your team get it. Hey, man. Shout out to the 18 big homies that's in the building. Appreciate you guys for being here. Right now, we're talking about watches. And now I can tell you guys this. I have been shopping with Shop HQ for a number of years. I don't know. Do the math. What's from 2014 up to now? My wife has. My father-in-law was shopping with them. They were called Evine at the time. I think he was shopping when they were called Shop NBC. So E goes way back, way back. So some form of fashion has been around us. And then you have Amazon, which I've bought a number of pieces off of Amazon. And then, of course, going on a cruise, you can buy a watch off a cruise, or you go to Costco, you can buy a watch off of that. Walmart actually has, if you go to walmart.com, you can find Invicta pieces. A lot of them are sold out. However, I just so happened to come across Joma Shop. Now, who in here watches Just One More Watch? I mean, the dude, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I don't care what nobody else say. I think he's in my top 5. I think he's in the top 3 best reviewers on this platform. I just love the when he be like, hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Love his vibe, but he has been advocating for Joma Shop, right? I asked a few people about Joma Shop. Hey, bro, you ever buy any of your watches off of Joma Shop? And they like, nope, never bought it. I don't mess with it, man. I don't think it's real. I said, okay. So I left it alone, man. And I remember I checked out Joma Shop from One More Watches channel, and he actually has like, dude, got a business through them or something. Like you can get watches through. He's on Amazon too. So I'm sitting there going through, and I end up signing up for Joma Shop a long time ago. I never purchased nothing off of there, y'all, ever. So I happened to go on there a couple days ago, and I looked, and I was like, all right. My man Dave D actually sent me this a text message, right? I think he was enabling me. I think that's what he was doing. I think he was pushing me. But anyway, I'm checking it out, and I went and I looked at the Pro Divers Day because y'all look, I love Pro Divers. Matter of fact, I play no games. If y'all don't know, welcome to the show. But all of these are pro divers. And the only reason this slide is empty is because the pro divers right here. But these are my, hey, plays no games. All of them pro divers, and there's just some gram divers in there too. Right? Plays no games with it. Most talked about watch on YouTube. Y'all heard me say that. The most talked about watch on YouTube. Love or hate it, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Diver will go down in history as one of the best series in Invicta's lineup. I don't care what they make, the Pro Diver. Then you got the Looper, of course. The Looper's dope too. You don't hear. Has anybody done a Looper? I don't think nobody's reviewed the Looper. Anyway, of course I had to show this. You know what I'm saying? Had to throw that out there, man. Shout out to my man DK for sending me kind reviews. But I went on Joma Shop and your boy made a purchase. So don't know. I haven't got an email yet as to when it's going to drop. I opted for the free shipping because you know what I'm saying. Like, hey, it is what it is. I could have, like, if you want to do like 2-day shipping, it was like $14. I do have the VIP system, but here's the crazy thing. Let me throw this curveball at you guys real quick. Those of you guys that have shopped on invictastores.com, do you know that they are not a participating member in the VIP program? Absolutely not. So when you pay for that rush shipping from them, you don't get your shipping back. I didn't know that. And I got something through Invicta Stores. In the VIP program, you can't. I was flabbergasted. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I mean, don't understand it. Okay, so let me tell you all this. I learned about the VIP program is $16 per month, right? And what you can do is if you make online purchases from Macy's, Menards, and some other, like even the post office, the Dollar Tree, keep your receipt, upload that into your VIP program. And what will happen is you'll get 5% off of certain purchases. And if you shipped anything, you'll get that shipping back off top. So if you pay $24 for shipping, you'll get that back plus a percentage off of whatever item you bought. Now, imagine with the dollar store, what they probably going to give you the most 2%. I haven't researched that, but I wouldn't imagine they're going to give you that much. So you cannot beat Invicta Pro Diver value, not even Seiko. There, I said it. Seiko, y'all, Seiko, man. Seiko. I got that from somebody. If he ever watched the channel, he know. You know what I'm saying? Like he normally say Rolex, whatever. Yeah, tonight I'm copying off of other content creators. Y'all feel like I'm crooked, man, in this box, man. Y'all feel like I'm tilted. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'll let you guys know. So far, like with the emails that you receive, they do track and keep up with all the emails and stuff like that. I'm moved past the VIP program. I'm talking about some of the places. Another place, you guys, I know a lot of you guys have shopped Amazon. Amazon off top. I love Amazon shipping because I actually got some shoes coming in. They got me some dress shoes coming in, some comfortable shoes for work so I can get back forth. But like, I love the emails that they send you and letting you know that your stuff coming up here. And then like they send you a picture. Like when my Amazon person, they take the picture and it comes straight to my phone. I'm like, man, that's dope. Eagles win. What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome up in here. Welcome up in here, man. We got 18 real homies up in this bad boy. And I do want to give a shout out and a big thanks to all of my members. You guys help carry this channel on over, and you guys will see every effort that you guys and every dime that you put into this channel, even watching the commercials and all the stuff you guys put into it. You know, I don't spend that money on me. None of the money that comes into my channel does not go back into my pocket. It goes into running this channel, the programs I use, but mostly it goes back to helping people that can't help themselves. That's just the way we're going to keep it moving. All right. So I want to show you guys something that I just discovered on Joma Shop. That right there is a Sterling original, right? And of course, I had to hit you with the fall colors, man. Come on now. That's under $200. I want to say that was like $139 or something like that. This right here is a deep blue. That watch was $149. Hold on, let me take that off the screen. 149. It made me nervous. That's the reason why I was like, wait a minute, how is Joe Shop doing? How are they doing it? Because if you go on Shop HQ and look at some of those watches, ain't nothing 199 or 149 about they Deep Blues. I'm talking about 199 or better. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It had me kind of tripping. So this right here is another Orient. I like this one. I want to say there was like a 40 millimeter dial on there. Unless it's for the people that like. It's a like pretty sporty watch, and I am considering it. And I want to say that one was like, ooh, was that 114? And this one, I don't know what that is. I know it's a diver, but it's called Shield. And then there's another watch. You guys remember I said next year I am going full throttle on the watches I get. I'm going to start really grabbing micro brands. I want to start diving in and seeing these micro brands. I want to try Nubio. Nubio is expensive though. That ain't your $50 to $200. Nubio, I think the cheapest Nubio I seen on Shop tonight. I went over there and looked at it before I came over here. It was $500 exactly. Now, there's a lot of history and story behind Nubio. It gets a huge meaning. It's space exploration and stuff like that. And I even think they have a nautical theme too, like a submarine or something like that. But I want to direct you guys to Producer Michaels actually has a website to where if you go to Producer Michaels, he is actually showing some of the watches that he has. He got some clothes in there too, some shirts. Shirts like $200 or $300, man. I was like, hey, Producer Michaels, I can't even fade with you, bro. I'm sorry. $200 I could buy a watch, like a watch that I like to wear. I mean, maybe one day, bro. Maybe one day I get a Producer Michaels shirt. As a matter of fact, that's gonna be my goal. I want to do a review like Producer Michaels. Let me see. Finally made it home. What's good? Trap. Got some new. Oh. Hey, Luciano, let me tell you something. Producer Mice is another guy that I watch. I listen to a lot of these YouTubers, man, or content creators, or whatever you want to call them. I saw when Nico slammed the mess out of Producer Michaels. And Producer Michaels actually, I think it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday, he actually did a reaction to a reaction video. I watched the whole thing actually twice. Man, y'all just go check out Producer Michaels, man. That video is classic. I want to see how Nico will actually respond to that, if he will. I think that is interesting to say the least. Hold on, man. I feel naked. I need to put this watch on real quick. Y'all got me bugging up here, man. Now we're talking to somebody. Hold on, I was talking about the Pagani earlier. Nothing under 50K. Yeah, I know his watches are very expensive. You know what? That'd be cool. That would be cool to actually rock out with Producer Michaels for a day. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just chill with him. You know what I'm saying? Look at his watch collection up close. You know what I'm saying? Go and just eat and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like how Invicta collectors be doing, going out to like these different venues and stuff. I would like to do that, man. I'm not gonna say that'd be on my bucket list, because I mean, there's a million people that want to just kick it with Producer Michael. So, you know what I'm saying? But if I ever get a chance to see him, I'm like, yo, hey bro, let's do you know what? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do no watch battle with him, because that'd be crazy. His collection is stupid. Unless I just had like the whole Invicta clan behind me, and y'all, no, I don't want y'all lying, because the watches you got are stupid. Those watches are stupid. But that would be interesting. That would be interesting, because one thing I do know, and this is based off of a lot of you guys that text me or email me or send me Instagram messages, a lot of you guys are really into aesthetics. You don't care about the movement. You don't care about what's in it. You want to know if it's worth it. Is this watch that I'm about to buy, is it worth it? And I can say off top, the Pro Diver, they don't miss. They haven't missed with the Pro Diver thus far. And I'm not one to like to throw my money away on stuff. I like watches. Take a ride in one of his Ferraris. Man, yeah, that'd be dope. I'm not one to waste my time on a watch, man. So the watches I showed you tonight, the one watch This one I wouldn't repeat. It didn't meet my needs, man. Like I wore it. I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of it. Matter of fact, I may give it away. Honestly, and by me saying that, I'm going to give it away. This is another piece that I got it, and it's funny, man. It's like I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I look back at my other divers, this one don't compare. So this one will have to be a different occasion or something like that. I would have to like throw this, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the watch. I just like it just don't compare to my other divers, and I was like, man, I got to be mindful when I'm picking the watches, and that's what I want you guys to do. I would hate for you guys to go out and just buy a bunch of watches, and then you look back like, crap, why did I get that? Why did I get that? Or something falling apart on you. I will start grabbing like X-Wings. X-Wings probably one of the best designs that Invicta has. You see, Invicta collectors, we like what we like. No other watchmaker makes watches we want. That's why we love Invicta. Hey, and that's what it is, man. I heard a content creator say, I can't figure these guys out. Why do they like these watches so much? Because that's what it is. We like the style, we like the design, and they're affordable, stupid affordable. Buy mostly according to movements, and I avoid Seiko because they put the same NH35 and a $300 to $400 watch that Invicta puts in the pro diver. Yeah, buddy. One of the more fun watches that I have. Now I know this character was created before my time, but I grew up watching Popeye, and I tell y'all, this is a Grand Diver. I wore this watch for like 3 weeks straight. Did not take it off my wrist. I was working at Enterprise. Did not take it off my wrist. I watched cars in this watch. So I do have. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me see if you can see. See the abrasions? You see all the scratches I got in the beauty marks, man. This thing got beat up, yo. I'm talking about beat up. I don't care. I beat that watch, and it is what it is. Let me see. I got a few abrasions on this one right here. And you guys probably don't, and you guys seen me pop out with this before. This is my first Jason Taylor Pro Diver. NH35. I got some NH36s. NH36 in this piece. I mean, they don't miss, man. They pretty good. I will say though, for the sake of saying, if you like the watches online, stick with that what you get. If you buy it and you got it, you know you got a solid piece. If there's a watch that you want me to post, or you got a question about a watch, man, please don't hesitate. My email is in here. I'm on Instagram. I hardly ever go to Facebook that often. I'll probably start going back to Facebook. But if I can help you out with something, and then again, get in the chat and talk to folks. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody respond in the chat, I'm gonna tell you 10 times out of 10, these people will respond. They'll talk to you. They'll have dialogue with you down in the chat, man, because it is so cool. It is so cool being, in this community, man. This is why I do what I do on a regular basis, man, because you guys have showed me so much love, man. And I'll never forget how you guys treated me when I came out to Delaware. How you treated me when I came out, man, dude. Shout out to 757. You know what I'm saying? The Garretts, man. I always joke with them, calling them the king and queen of Wakanda, but man, ain't no comparison, man. Their hearts are bigger than Texas, man. Like, they open their house up, not just to me, but like everybody. John Gang, like so many different people. Trevor, you think Invicta will take off in price the more popular it becomes? Luciano, let me tell you this. I have a theory that some of the newer Invicta pieces that's coming out will be up in price. I believe we'll see a fluctuation back to where it was before, where like a Venom, for example, will be back to $299. Because that's what I'm used to. Back in 2014, you can get a matter of fact. Let me show you this. And they're still making Sellita movements, but this right here is a heritage. This Sabako Noma 3, and this is a heritage. This one has a Swiss movement in it. This is one of the older pieces. they're actually coming back out now. I know, I imagine that the newer ones are made and probably are built in Malaysia. Swiss movement, but it's built somewhere else, right? It could be China somewhere. But excuse me, yo. Um, I believe that in Invicta's been popular for a while, for a long time. And I could tell you guys, I saw just recently, I saw some watches that will knock your socks off that you would have never known that they were Invicta. I'm talking about from the 70s, 80s, and 90, the late 90s to the early 2000s. Invicta was making some watches, man, just like, Joe, I would love to see those come back. But those will, I guarantee you, if they come back, if Invicta do make something like that, they're going to come with a price tag. Because they had a price tag, a pretty price tag back then. The Val Joules, Val Granges. But see, that stuff really don't resonate with a lot of people. People don't care about movements. Some people just don't care. They just love the way the watch look. But to answer your question, I think, popularity as far as their watches, I don't think that, like, they're not going to go too far out of the price range, because they got glycine. So like for their Swiss designation, you want that like something heavy hitting and you want it more traditional, you'll go to glycine, S. Koifman. You'll go to those type of watches. And that's where they can ask you for the $1,000 or $2,000, and people, there's no sales on those. It's just like, it is what it is. But these, now, I don't think, me personally, I don't see it going up that like that. You know what I'm saying? I meant, do you think they will reach 2K and above due to increase? Yeah, some of them do. Somebody just sent me one. Now, and I'm gonna tell you this, I do not agree with this, but there's a Joker watch right now on Invicta stores. You guys can go over there and look at it if it's not sold already. $7,400 for a number one Joker Venom, I believe it is. I saw that. I was like, no, sir. And I'm going to tell you what I saw with my own eyes. The Diamonds and Ice, Sabako number 3, what I just showed you. Well, I got the Heritage version. It was this color blue. So just imagine this color blue right here, this watch in this color with these many diamonds on it. That sucker was $10,000, 10 grand. I said, no, sir. No, sir. When I see stuff like that, that put me in perspective. I'm like, man, shoot, 10 grand, I could probably buy that watch that Kamon got. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram, but Kamon got, man, some heat. Agreed. I love Bell and Ross with IWC, but their movements are pretty much just modified Solitas. And that's, the thing about it too is, when it comes down, and I want to share this with you guys before I get out of here. I don't mind that, because I saw like the Bell and Ross. I like the Bell and Ross watches, y'all. I do. I'm sort of that guy where, you know what I'm saying, I can go between the 40 millimeter. I have no problem wearing 40s. They are comfortable. I can wear up to a 56 millimeter timepiece. I have no problem with that. Only problem I got with a modified Solita is when it goes out. If I bump it or do something, if you don't have the right amount of shock absorption, and I have to get that thing repaired or even serviced, and it's like costing me like the price of a 4-carat Invicta, which is like $2,900 for 4 carats, depending on the watch. Oh no, heck no. I don't want to do that. The Solita movers I got right now, I'm like, hey, I'm good with it. I'm good. If you really want accuracy, if you want a watch that's accurate, like stupid accurate, man, go buy a Casio. You know what I'm saying? Like, go get a Casio. Like, dude, heck no. Honestly, the Pro Dive, the NX35 ain't no joke. That thing is pretty accurate. Multiple TVs, in fact. Man, look, that's a new TV. And so, yeah, to answer your question, there are a few Invictas that you will see at that $2,000 price range, and they're always outfitted with diamonds, though. They're gonna always be outfitted with diamonds. When you see those, especially if they put a Solita 200 or 500 in it, yeah, you're gonna see $2,900 for a piece. And then what's crazy though is like a lot of times, maybe not the first day, but like you'll see a coupon drop, so it'll probably drop it down to 1,700. So yeah, but if I don't know what type of watches you like the most, if you are a let's see, like say for instance this right here, this Beast. If you're that type of person, 129, the most you're gonna pay is $300 for one of those if you get it from shop. But I'm gonna update you guys about this Joma shop. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'll do all the unboxing stuff, man. Here, you guys stay tuned too because I'm gonna be doing something with RJ on Instagram. I'm gonna let you guys. I'll promise. I'm gonna let you guys know. It'll be coming up next week, probably next weekend. Probably next weekend. I'll be doing something with RJ on Instagram. And like whatever I do on Instagram, I may upload it to YouTube or even TikTok and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that. So again, any questions, please, man, just reach out. Let me know, man. If I can help you out, I would most definitely do that. I have no problem because I try to get into the comments. I'm working on doing a reaction video. There's one video that I did last summer. I want to react to, and it freaked me out. It freaked me out, and I will explain to you what it was about that video that just got me. I didn't know during recording, didn't know until after the video was done. It was a trip. That's all I can say. Yeah, so yes. Good night, collectors, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are awesome, man. I absolutely adore you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thanks for all the encouraging messages I get from you guys. Some of you guys get up with me at 5:30 in the morning on Instagram when I'm walking. Thank you for that, man. You guys are dope. You know what I'm saying? You guys are dope. It's the best I can say, man. So, y'all, you know what I'm going to tell y'all, man. Y'all have a great weekend, man. Until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed.